welcome back to my channel. I'm wearing my scarf because I'm a bit chilly, but also because I made a huge mess on my shirt. I'm eating soup and the sweat splattered everywhere, and I'm just like, I'm not changing my clothes. anyways, anyways, I want to talk about something because for those who don't know me, before for those who don't, and for those who do know me, moving forward, I'm always changing and growing and evolving. And so a new thing that I've been doing, especially this year, before I'm making any content, before I'm public speaking, before I'm helping people with whatever, or even giving advice. I always like to say, I always like to like sit down and relax, and then be like, my spirit speak through me. And so I've been doing a lot lately. I'm trying to be, not trying, I am being more mindful, more conscious about it, because I do strongly believe it's important. Because there's a difference, obviously, between your ego and your spirit. And for me, when it comes to like what I do and what I speak about and what I teach, I think it's very important for me to speak and come from my spirit instead of coming from my ego. And so I always want to make sure of that, and also just to make sure that I am speaking things that people need to hear. I'm speaking whatever it is that you need to hear. So if you landed on this video, it's for a reason. The universe brought you to this video for a reason. That's number one. Number two, and that's why I feel like it's important for to allow my spirit to speak through me and to really be in tune with that, because then I really want to say something and share something that I know is going to help you. So anyways, so that being said, my spirit is speaking through me today and told me to make this video, and it stems from a workshop that I was doing earlier. Shout out Staples. I was just doing a workshop for them about networking. And so for those who know, I'm an entrepreneur, obviously, but because I have a passion and for health, mindset, emotional well-being, spirituality, whatever, that's all health. Let me just get that across. That's all one thing. It's all under the tab of health, mental health, emotional well-being, spirituality, physical, like this all under one thing. But what I like to focus on is the mindset, is emotional intelligence, emotional well-being, resilience, overcoming, spirituality. And so today, and then also what I'm saying is that also being an entrepreneur, I also do entrepreneur topics. So today was about networking. But again, knowing me, because I'm intertwining those two worlds, and I'm really focused on spreading the message of entrepreneurs and business people to focus on their health, to focus on their mindset, their emotional well-being, their spirituality. And so today, even though the topic was about networking, of course I brought in my flavor. And so there was a part of the workshop where I wanted the attendees to basically just tap into themselves, and I wanted them to, so once we went through like the business side of things of how to network and how to message people and all that kind of stuff, then I went into, okay, now let's get to some real shit. I'm like, let's talk about your mindset. Let's talk about the thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and habits that come up when you are networking, when you are in this mode of trying to reach out to people, trying to connect with people, because a lot of people have social anxiety. A lot of people have fears, doubts, insecurities, and so when it comes to networking, all those still apply, like all those still come up in people. And so we, throughout one part of the workshop was to focus on that. And so I wanted them to take the time to tap into themselves, to focus on that. I said, what thoughts, what feelings, what habits, and what beliefs come up when you are thinking of messaging someone, when you're thinking of messaging someone to collaborate with them, when you're thinking of, sending someone an email to work with them, whatever the case may be, when you're networking with people in any way, shape, or form, what are the feelings, especially the negative ones? What are the feelings that come up? What are the thoughts that come up? What are the beliefs that come up? Are you insecure? Are you doubtful? Are you, what are you scared of? And so a lady said to me, she said, she's very fearful of rejection. And so that's what this video is about, obviously. That's why you clicked on it, because of the title. And so this is the message is coming. Like, it's coming. But this is the message that I want to talk about today, is rejection and the fear of rejection and how you can overcome that. Because you can overcome that, right? And so I gave, so we talked about that, and I gave her the basic concepts of, like, well, just look at it like this. One way to look at it is, well, what's the worst that could happen, right? Or what's the best that could happen? And so what's the worst that could happen? People say no or ignore you. Okay. Or what's the best that could happen? People say yes and want to work with you, and even, do even more than that. And the second concept was, so the second concept was, when you're reaching out to someone, so the second concept is about regrets, pretty much. Would you go to sleep at night feeling better about yourself, knowing that you took that chance, knowing that you overcame that fear, overcame that doubt, and sent out that message, sent out that email, reached out to that person? Or do you want to live with this regret and this what if for the rest of your life? Like, oh, well, what if I just reached out to Nike? Or what if I just messaged that person? Or what if I just did this? You know what I'm saying? And so there's those two basic concepts of, like, okay, just look at it from a perspective of, what's the best or worst that could happen. And then the second perspective of, do I want to, like, will I regret this later, right? Or be proud of myself later? And so those are the basic concepts. But then also I said to her, fear of rejection, to overcome that, you just have to know who you are, right? So when it comes to the fear of rejection, the easiest way to overcome that, honestly, is to tap into you. Tap into you. Remind yourself of your worth. Tap into that confidence. Tap into that self-belief. Tap into that faith. Tap into you. Be confident. Really have that mindset and that energy, like, why wouldn't anyone want to work with me? Why wouldn't anyone want to be with me? Why wouldn't anyone be friends with me? It's not being arrogant, and it's not being conceited or cocky, but it's being confident in your worth, your value, who you are. You know who you are. You know what you bring to the table. Heck, and this is how I think. So let me talk about through me, right? And this is me even just being and living through my spirit. This is how I move. Okay, because I don't, like, rejection doesn't faze me. I actually like rejection because I take it as a redirection, and it also adds gas to my fuel to just keep going. But for me, how I look at it is, like, if someone does reject me, that is my mindset. My mindset is like, well, I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. Heck, I know I can build a table on my own and with a team. I know my personality. I know my skills, my talents, my abilities. I know my characteristics. I know, I just know my work ethic. I know who I am, whatever the case may be. I know I know my heart. I know my spirit. I know my energy. I know my mind. I know who I am. And so when people reject me, and this could be anyone, like, 'cause people are fearful of being rejected in all sorts of ways. It could be a job, it could be friends, it could be a relationship, it could be your career, your goals, your ideas, like, whatever. We get rejected in so many different ways, and it doesn't matter which way you get rejected. Just remember your worth. And that's how I move, that's how I feel, and I feel like that this is what keeps me on the path of resilience. This is what keeps me on the path of never giving up. Because I know who I am. I know my worth. I'm worthy. I know my value. Like, I don't even like the word value. I know my worth, and I know I'm worthy. I'm confident in who I am. I'm confident in what I do. I'm confident in what I bring to the table again, and I'm confident that I can make my own table. Right? And so when it comes to overcoming fear of rejection, just tap into you. Tap into your confidence, your worth. Tap into your worth. You know what? Send that email. You know what? Even if they don't respond, it's cool, because I know who I am. Oh, that boy rejected me? That's fine. I know who I am. Oh, those friends don't want to hang out with me? I know who I am. You see what I'm saying? Tap into your worth. I'm telling you, if you have a fear of rejection, it just comes back to you. Because you know you're worthy. You know you're worthy. You know you're worthy. Repetition is key. So just continue to tap into that. Whether it's meditation, mantras, affirmations, whatever helps you get into that space of I am worthy, do it. Especially before you network, online or offline. Get into that space, get into that mode. Breathe, deep breathe. And let's all just take a deep breath right now. Actually, we'll do it right before I go, but just do what you need to do in order to stay in that vibration of I am worthy, I am deserving, I am capable. And no matter what, whether I get rejected or not, I'm still worthy. And to remember that rejection is a redirection. So because I get rejected, that just means that person, that place, that thing, that opportunity is just not for me. And what is for me won't pass me. What is for you won't pass you. Okay? So tap into that worth, because you are worthy. Trust me, you are worthy. You are worthy and you are capable. You are deserving. You just got to tap into that. And don't be scared of rejection. At least you took the shot. That is something to be so proud of. That is something to be so proud of. Even if the outcome doesn't come out the way you want it. The fact that you took the shot, you took the chance, you took that leap. That says a lot about who you are. Trust me. Alright? So let's take a deep breath before we leave. In through the nose. Let's do one more. I love deep breathing. Oh my gosh, it's just like the best natural medicine. Like, I just feel so good. Okay, anyways, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, you already know what to do. Please give me a thumbs up. Share this video with anyone you know who needs to hear these words. Subscribe to my channel so you can stay tuned for more videos, and just send me your magic, because I'm sending you some magic and some good vibes and some love and energy and confidence and faith and resilience. I'm sending you all that good vibes. All right, all of it. Feel it, feel it, feel it. All right, I think that's it for now, so I'll see you guys in my next video.